Hello friends, welcome back you all to a new video. My name is Abhishek, you are watching B Coder. So today we are going to create a YouTube clone, basically you can call it YouTube clone. So what things we are going to create and what things we are going to use, so let me show you. So first of all we are going to use the Bootstrap for the UI design. Then we will use Moki API, like this Moki API website is there. So from here we will create a API for what happened. So on this website we will create a API that, so whatever the data you are seeing, that is coming from the API. I have not written like statically in the HTML files these things like this data. So it is coming from the API, and that API we will create from this website. Just now I am showing you that what things we are going to use. And after that, and here you will see that when we will hover on the card, then one video is playing on the background. The thumbnail is when we will hover, then the video will displayed instead of the thumbnail. So this is the feature, as you all know, in the YouTube. And after that, the search option, if you will see, so basically this list is the static, only when you will hover then it will come, but nothing dynamic I have done in this one. But the search option is there, like if you will type something like JavaScript, and if you will click on search, now if you will see, then the number of card is decreased. So basically it is only displaying those videos in which like in the title where JavaScript is present. Suppose if I will write JavaScript ABC, now it will not display anything, because after JavaScript nothing is there, like any video that is containing alphabet A. So like this our search button is our search filter is working. So first thing Bootstrap, then Mock API, all this thing I have shown you. Now this is the code what I have already created, the working one. So what are the things on the code level, let me show you. So first folder, there is like one YouTube clone folder is there, main folder, and there asset is there. Inside that one, image, like whatever the image we have used, logo, thumbnails, YouTube logo, whatever the image will be, it is present inside that one. One video that I told you, that single video I have used, so that's why everywhere this video only is playing. But if you want to use different video for different cards, you can just place your videos here and provide the link. And after that, this is a Font Awesome website. So basically while creating I have used this Font Awesome, but in the video one I will not use this Font Awesome website. I will simply use the Bootstrap, because that is Bootstrap icons are more easy to use. Then one api.js file is there. So this is basically the main thing where all the, like if you will see this URL moki.io v1, like this is the URL from where our data is coming, and we are fetching that data and dynamically we are creating the cards. Then this is the main file, the index file, and in the index file if you will see like Bootstrap we have used. So everywhere you can see Bootstrap classes and some custom classes also, because you need to write custom CSS. And here if I will show you, like this is the container, video container. Till here, like you can see all B Coder, programming, music, CSS. This one is the this section, and after that below this is the video section. In this part only video is there, and that is this class like YT video container. And in the index file if you will see, there is nothing, no card is present. So from where everything is coming, that is coming from the api.js. Moving further, there is a jscript.json file. So this is basically where we have created our videos. Like one, I will show you what is this one. This is called JSON data. From this only we will use that mock API, and we will convert this data into API. Then one file is play video. So when we are clicking on this one, so this page is coming. So simply I have not styled that one this file much, only I have added a video tag, and that video is playing here. So this is the overview, and at the last the CSS file. So because we are using Bootstrap, but top of that also you need some custom css, like you have to write some custom css. So that is here we will write all the things in the style.css. so this was the overview of the code. So I have shown you this one, that whatever we will write in the new one, so you don't get confused that what is the jscript.json, what is this thing, what is this thing. Now you have a basic idea. Now before starting the code, I will request you to do one thing. So the code I have uploaded already in my GitHub repository. So I will open my GitHub repository, and where is YouTube clone? So this is basically the YouTube clone. The link will be in the description and comment section. You can directly open this one. So what you have to do here, you don't have to open this website only. The link I have provided you, just copy that link, and what we will do here, open your terminal, and here first of all I will move to the desktop. So to change directly we have to write cd desktop. You have not used terminal, then it is very easy, like we have to write cd desktop. By default you are in the root folder, so from that you can check that whatever the folder is present. Like if I have if I will write, if I want to see what are the folders inside that root folder, so to check that one we have to write ls, means list. And here you can see Android Studio application desktop. So desktop is present inside this one only, and you can see documents, download, movie, music, that kind of things. So we will write cd and desktop and enter. Now you can see we are inside the desktop, and if I will write now ls, then you can see whatever the folder you can see on my desktop is listed here, like my drive, icons, XAMPP file, project, and these things. Now I will again write clear, and then I will write git clone and the link of my GitHub repository. So either you can copy from here, in the comment section is also there, you can copy from that one, or if you have opened this file like this page, then click on this code, and here also the link is present. You simply copy this one and paste here, and I will press enter. And as I have pressed enter, then you can see here one YouTube clone folder is created automatically. Right now it is empty, if you will see. So basically I am telling you to do this thing, that before starting the video you will have the source code, so you can take the reference. Like if you are like watching my video and at the same time you are doing writing your codes, so it will help you a lot. Like the same you can open in the other tab and you can take the reference. Now you can see this done message is here, and now I will open this folder, and you can see all the resources like font awesome, assets, index, play video, whatever the things it was, it is already it is downloaded. And if this git like if this way is not working for you, like git clone, like if you can get git error because you need to install git. So if you don't have that thing, like I will show you these things separately, like how to install git, and if you want. But if this thing is not working, you are getting like git command not found, like that thing, then what you need to do, you open this page. From here again you click on this code, and there one option is there, download zip. So if you will click on this one, download zip, then here you can see download zip file will be downloaded, like a zip file will be downloaded simply, and you just extract that one, and this kind of folder you will get inside that one. So it is also very simple. So if that way is not working, you can download in with this way. And I will close this tab, and now what I need to do, I will delete this thing because I already have here in my YouTube projects folder. So I will not close this VS Code, I will open a new window. So while coding we can take reference like from the original one, not the original one, like whatever we have coded earlier. In the desktop I will create one folder, and I will simply write YouTube. What I will do, I need to open this one in the terminal. So to open inside the terminal any folder, if you want to open directly in terminal, then you double click on that one or right click on that one, and at the last in the Mac you will see this new terminal, and in the Windows also there is some option to open in terminal. Just click on this one, and now you can see directly I have opened the YouTube my folder inside the terminal. And to open the inside the VS Code, I will write code dot, and it will open inside the VS Code. So directly I have opened from there, so I will close this new window. Now the first thing what we need to create before creating the HTML file, I would like to say you to copy this asset folder, because all the images and video we have kept inside this one only, and remaining things we will create. And as I told you, the font awesome we are not going to use, we will use Bootstrap icons, so it is more easy to use. So simply I will paste this asset folder here, and now I will create the index.html file, and I will little bit zoom the code. So in the index file, what we need to do, we need to open this thing, like we need to add the Bootstrap. So you need to search Bootstrap 5 here. Simply click on the first link. GitHub Bootstrap link I will also provide in the description box. If you have not used any time, like if you have not used or you are not familiar with Bootstrap, so you can click on that link and you can directly open this website. And you have to on the first page only, you have to little bit scroll down, and you need to find this starter template, and below this one code is there, like this code. We need to copy this code here, and simply in our HTML file here in the new folder I will paste all that code, and simply I will remove these comments. We don't need these comments. Okay, and inside that h1 is present, and I will change the title to YouTube, not YouTube, just so hello world is printed. We have initialized the Bootstrap, and if you don't want if you want to check that Bootstrap is initialized or not in your project, so simply in the any text you just write text like success danger any class. So as I have written success danger, then you can see the text is changed to green color, so it means our Bootstrap is properly working here. Now what we need to do, we will simply first we will write we will create a container. So in Bootstrap, like there is a concept of layout, so I will give a div first of all, and inside that one I will give a class name container. Actually we need container fluid. I will show you what is container and container fluid. Inside that one I will give a class row. Inside this row I will give a class column 12. So what this means, if I will give a paragraph here and write hello, okay, so you can see this hello text is printed here. So in the column 12, if I will give bg danger, so this is a Bootstrap class actually. So you can see I have given column 12, so it is taking 100% width. If I will give column 1, then it will take this much. So column 1 is basically the smallest division you can take in the Bootstrap, and column 12 is the maximum that you can take. It will take the full width, and in one row you can use 12 columns. Column 1, like if I will copy and paste these things 12 times, like let me copy how many times I have copied. Yeah, you can see I have copied 13 times, 1 2 3, so 12 are coming in single row, and the 13th one is coming from the next line. So this is the concept of Bootstrap, like in one row you can give maximum column 12, and that is coming that because we are using column 1. If you will write here, I will remove this all things, and if you will write here column 13, like instead of column 12, if you will write column 13, then also you will see no effect, because by default it will assume this one as a column 12, because that is the maximum width. So we will give column 12 only. We don't need BG danger, only to show you, only to explain you I have given that one. I will remove these things, and this here we will write our navbar code. So we will write our navbar between these two comments. And how we will design our navbar? So simply we will go to the Bootstrap website. In the sidebar, one component option is there. Simply we will expand this one and scroll little bit down, and you will see a navbar option. We will click on this one, and if you will scroll, you will get like basic designs. Too many basic designs they have provided, but which is inside the what is in the first one, just we need to copy the code of that one. If you will scroll little bit down, this navbar will be there. We need to simply copy this one. This code will be copied, and inside our both comments we will just paste that navbar code. We will get a already built navbar. Just we need to copy and paste, but we need to modify this thing according to our need. So from where we can start? So we will start from this menu. So first of all, before adding that menu, let's change the logo first of all. So this navbar text, you can see in the code, this is the navbar text. If I will write navbar 2, then you can see it becomes navbar 2. So this is the text. So I will remove this text, and inside this is an anchor tag, and a class is there, navbar brand. So we don't have to do anything inside that. We only have to add one image tag, simply what I have written. So I will write image tag. We will close this one, and in the src we will write src, and we will provide the path of image. So I have already shown you where is our images present, inside the asset folder, inside the images, and inside the image like logo.png is there. Now I will see. So this is our YouTube logo. We have added the logo. Now one thing we have to do, so in the body tag, this one directly I am writing a background color, because by default that black background will be there only. So let me see what color code I have used. So it is basically 0f 0f 0f. So here I will write background color has 0f 0f 0f. Now you can see our background is black, but this navbar is still white. So to change the color of the navbar, like it is coming from the BG light. So the thing is I can remove here, and this will be removed from here. Now we have done this thing. Now we will add the icon. So to add the icon on the header in the Bootstrap, you can see one icon option is there. So I will open this this website, actually Bootstrap website only. I will open this one, this icon section, and here a lot of icon is there. You can simply copy and use it. So to use this one, we need to see how to use this. So basically one link is there, we need to copy and paste. And where is that link? Somewhere that link is present. Yeah, so here when you will scroll down, then in install option you will get a CDN option, and there import and link is there. So simply we will copy the link one. This link one we will copy, and here what we will do, in the head tag we will paste this one. So this is basically the Bootstrap icon CSS link is there simply. So in one step that we have to do, and in the second one, simple, we will scroll to the top once again. There is one search bar. Here you can see this is search bar, and whatever the icon you need, you can directly search it. So this icon we need something like this list. So we'll click on that one, and here you will get I class bi something. So this icon we need to copy. So simply click on this clipboard and it will be copied. And now where we will keep that one, we need this thing before the logo. So here I will keep it. Okay, so if I will save it, and you cannot see this one because if I will give text WHIT white, now you can see this thing. So what is happening is default color was black, so that's why it was not displaying here, and we need to change the shape and size. So basically what I will do, I will write YT menu. So one class I am giving to this one to like by default it is only an icon, so we need some styling, like when we will hover, then this rounded shape like thing will come on that one. So for that one I will copy this thing, and now it's time to create our CSS file. So style.css. So here we will write our custom stylings. So first thing we will do in the YT menu, and before that one we need to link that CSS file here also. So in the link style.css simply we will write. Okay, and in the YT menu what we need to do, first of all we will change the color to white. It's working or not, we can see here color is changing. Then we can give like font size 20 pixels maybe. Yeah, it is working. In some, like we need to give width, and in some type of icon we need like font size, so that yeah, so this font size is working 26 pixels. Then background color we will give like FFF only, but we will change the transparency little bit from here only, some this kind of thing. Okay, and width and height we need to provide. So width I am giving 60 pixels and height I am giving 60 pixels. It is more like 40 and 40 we can give. Okay, then border radius 50%. To make anything circular we need border radius 50%. Okay, I think now I need 45. And then we need to place the icon in the center of this particular thing. So what we will do here, we will write display flex, align item center, and justify content center. Okay, like this. And some margin also we need, margin right. So margin right basically from the logo, so we can give like 8 pixels like this. Okay, and I will remove this background color from here. This background color will come when we will hover on this one. So here simply I will write YT menu, then hover, and then I will paste this thing. And now when we will hover this one, then that background color will come in, and I will write cursor pointer. You can see now one difference. You can see that in this one the menu is here, and in this one little bit padding it is taking from the side. So to remove that padding, in the navbar, inside the navbar one container fluid is there. Okay, so not this main container fluid, inside the nav one container fluid class is there. Inside that we have to write p0 means padding 0, and as I have written padding 0, then you can see both are now become similar. So this thing we have done. After that moving to forward, so after this anchor tag there is one button. So this button is basically, it will be visible inside the mobile view. So we are not creating the mobile view right now, so simply we will leave this one untouchable. After that, there is a div that is collapse navbar. This one, inside that one UL is present. So basically this is the home link and all text are present, so we don't need this UL. And after that, this form is there. So basically this is the search bar and this search button, so we don't need this thing also. So simply we will delete all things from here and I will save it. And now you can see that search option is removed from here. So now we will create this search bar here. Let me see in the previous code what class we have used there. So one div is there and YT search box class we have given. Again, simply I will give a div here and I will paste that class name YT search box, and MX auto is there. So I will not write that one right now. I will show you what effect it gives when we will write MX auto. Later we will write. And inside this div, what we have, simply one input tag is there, placeholder search bar, ID we have given, filter text, class. Let me copy and show you. Here I will give it, and now you can see this search bar is there. We can type whatever we need. So basically if this class will not be there, then it will look something like this. So what is happening? So first is border 0. So if border 0 is there, then you can see border is removed. Then BG transparent. So BG transparent is basically for removing the background color. Okay, it is a Bootstrap class only. We have not defined this one in our CSS file. As you can see, we have only given the YT menu, styling to my YT menu. So this is the BG transparent to remove background of anything. And then after that, text white. So basically if text white is not there, then whatever you will write, you can see we cannot see that one. So because the text is in black color, so for that one we have used text white. Then type will be text, and in placeholder we have written just simply text. So this is our input tag. Let me see the next thing. Next thing, we have a span, and inside that one I have used the SVG code. So right now simply we will give a span here, and we will not use the SVG code because it makes like horrible little bit things. Like you can see how much thing we have. Simply we will copy the eye icon, like that icon here, this type of thing. This is the SVG thing, and this one is the icon. So basically we need the search one. So simply in the search box here, in the Bootstrap icon, we will write search. So you will get the search icon here. Click on this one, copy that I class, I tag, and simply I will paste it here. And what we can do in this one, what we have done, so actually I will provide a first of all, let's see what it is, how it is looking. So that is in black color right now. We have given some class bi search and bi search. So I think some styling I have given for bi search. This is stylings we have used. Okay, so let me copy this small things. It will otherwise when I will write these things now, it will take like too much time. We need to finish these things. Only I need to explain you, so that's why this thing is there as YT search box. So first in our main current project, I will copy that one and paste this one. So basically what I am giving, width 60%, display flex, padding 5 and 10. So nothing is there, you can see no difference is there. And then in this one, if I will write background red or some background, now you can see the difference. This styling I have given just now, padding, display flex, and width 60%. So width it is taking 60% from here to here. Okay, then I'm not removing that background color. Now in the inside that one, the second styling we have given YT search box, and inside that YT search box input tag we have. So in that input tag I'm writing width 85%. So what it means, let me copy and paste it here and I will explain you. So width 85%. Now you can see what I am talking about. So I will comment these things, okay, and now you will see width is 85%, means total width this is 100%, this purple background, and it is taking the input tag is 85% width, and remaining 50% we will give to this search bar, like in this shape we want to create now. So by giving border left and 999 pixel border top left radius, so border top left radius, you can see now this radius is where it is. So this radius is became curve, and simply for the bottom one, border bottom left radius, border bottom left radius, I will save it, and now you can see it became like curve. So this thing why we have given, because we will give this border to this part also, this search bar. So in this search bar we will make its right border top and bottom curve, so it will give the effect like this. You're getting what I hope you understand what I'm telling. Then padding and then outline, because outline is there, so outline 0 if you will write, this thing will come. I will make width this much, and now I will remove this background purple here. I hope you got what is happening here. So this is our search bar, okay. So in this one more thing I have done, that on focus, when you will click on this one, then its border color is changing. So this is happening by this CSS only, this one line CSS, and let me copy here and explain you what is happening. So in YT search box input and colon then focus, so this means when we will focus on this input, so right now if you will see nothing is happening, so how like user will think that his cursor is there, so for giving that effect only. And there the outline, here what I am giving outline this color, and when we will focus then outline will change to 1 pixel solid and color. After that we have this span, in this span we have the icon, I tag. So now we will style this one. So again I will go to this code and simply I will copy this thing. I will explain you one by one. All things are very basic, only stylings are there. So let me comment everything so that I can show you by single line what it is happening. Okay, so in this span, this is span which we have given, inside which the icon is present, search icon. So first I am giving border top radius, okay. So basically what is happening, that we have not given the border. So first thing is the border, I will keep it in top, border 1 pixel solid, and this color. Now you can see one border is came there, and some background color is also there. So let's keep this background color also at the top. Now you can see the background color and that one. Then the border top right will be like this to make that curve here, and simply in border bottom right radius, border bottom right means this part, and I will save it, and you can see it became like a curve. Then width I will give 60 pixels as you can see here. Then padding, you can see the padding, and after that display flex, align item center, and justify content center, align item center, cursor pointer. Now you can see it came to its original position, like where it should be, in the center. And we will give like color, you can give color like here white, it will take white color only we have given. and when we will hover, so this is basically YT search box span hover, and simply just background color we are changing, so like this. Okay, now we need to place this one in the center of the screen. I hope you understand what we have done to create this search bar. Nothing, only just CSS we have. Then also you have any doubt, just you join the Telegram group, and you whatever the doubt you have, you just write. This thing we have done. Now we need to place this search bar in the center like this. So for that we need to write what we need to write, MX auto. So here if you will see in the original one, like in this folder, in the YT search box, we have a MX auto class. So that MX auto class I have not given, as I told you earlier. Now I will write MX auto and I will save it, and by that only you can see it moves to the center of the screen. Whatever the width it is having from here to here, it is now in the center of the screen. Okay, then what we need to create this part. Actually you can skip also, because like in the JavaScript we are not going to add the functionality, it is only the hover section. So how we will do this one, inside this search box only, YT search box, here this div is ending. So inside this one only, here we will paste some code like I have given here. We have created like here, let me see. So the class name we are using here, YT search dropdown. So simply I will give a div, then I will give a class name here, class name YT. I will copy this thing, and then simply one section is there, and let me explain you what it is. In the CSS part we will see. So first I am saving this one, and let's see how it is coming. So you can see in the left side, in the right side, this kind of thing it is displaying. I will make it like this. So what we need to do, in the where we have the main container, so beside this MX auto, in the main container YT search box, we need to write position relative. So this will make this container position relative, and so we can give this YT search drop down position absolute, and we can place it like in the bottom of this thing. So what we will do, the CSS I will copy from the earlier one here only, like this is the YT search drop down. So I will paste simply here. So the CSS I am copying a little bit because it will save our lot of time. And if you will see here, actually in this one display none is there, that's why it is not displaying. Now you can see this kind of thing is it is displaying like top, bottom, and padding we need to give like this, how it is present here. Wait, because there is some more classes. This one is the main class, then inside that let me explain you the code first of all. So one div is there, YT search drop down is there. In YT search drop down, z index 100, so no need, if you will not give this one then also it is fine. Then background we have given white, height max contain, width 80%, border radius 10 pixels, padding, then position absolute, and top 40 pixels. So if you I will not comment this one, then you can see it will move to the top. So for that we need to provide the top and 40 pixels. So you need to adjust that one according to your width and height. Suppose I will give like 500, then it will come this much bottom. So we need 40, left 20 pixel, and after that we have a section. So in this section I have given display flex, align item center, and justify content between, and YT search item, the class name. And what it is happening, that I have given one paragraph and one anchor tag. So this will become like it will come side by side. So if I will remove this one, so you can see like this it will come. So to give make it in single row, we need to write display flex, align item center, justify content center, these things, and one specific class I have given that we will write the CSS in this here. So I will copy, and from the previous one I will copy this code, like nothing we have given, like padding and cursor pointer is there only. Padding 5 pixel top bottom and 10 pixel left right, like this. Now you can see the thing what we are creating is completed. Okay, so one thing you will see difference is the inside the text, and so here what we have used this svg class, that's why it is looking like more codes. So what we will do, I will simply give right now this search icon only. So this is simply the paragraph tag. In the paragraph tag, the icon, and in the bold I am writing just this one. And this effect is coming because the text, the font is coming different, because in the previous one we have used you can see where is the previous one, we have used font, Google font. So this is basically the link I am copying from here. If you don't know how to use Google font, I will provide the link of a previous video that I have explained in a like very better way for that Google font. You can click on that I button and you can see after watching this video. So this is the link in the our original CSS one. You just copy this one, and this asterisk code which we have, that you copy and paste it here. So what we have done here, like in the universal, this is the universal selector. So whatever code you will write, it will be implemented in all the elements like paragraph, h1, h2, whatever things you are writing, that will be applied, like all will contain this font only, font family and font size. And I will save it. Now you can see all the fonts are changed and now it is looking better. So this one also, and all things. So this thing is completed. Now to give multiple sections, you need to copy this section here, and you simply have to paste and 2 or 3 times, how many times you need this list. Okay, so this is the thing. And now by default what we will do here, in YT search drop down we have display none, so I have commented that one. I will uncomment and I will save it. Now it is this displayed none. So when we will hover this search bar, then it should be displayed. So where is that search bar? This is the search bar, like YT search box. So I will copy and paste here YT search box, and when we will hover this thing, like hover, then what will happen, this class, again we need to copy this class YT search. So what will happen, when we will hover this thing, then this will become display block and important. Now you can see when we are hovering that one, then that thing is coming. And even you can give a hover effect on this one also, like here we have. After that, almost we have completed the navbar. So we need 3 more icons in this side. So this is the navbar collapse. So let's see, in the original one probably I have used the SVG code only, I hope. So I will close this drop down, and inside the collapse, okay, we have used this icon section. So I will copy this YT action, and after this collapse, so where we have written this search box, inside this collapse class, so after this collapse where it is ending, so in this is the last div, closing div of this collapse. Here I will give a div. So here I will give a div, and I will paste that class. Okay, and in this one simply what I have to do, svg. Okay, so simply in this one we need to add the icons. So right now I am adding only the search option. Okay, so if you will see here, all the icons are present in the corner. So I will copy this YT action, I icon is there, like I tag we have used. In I tag I will write margin, like no need to give for top bottom, like from left and right 8 pixels we can give. Color we can give white, and here you can see, and cursor we can give pointer. Okay, font size we can increase like 26 pixels, it is more, like 20 pixel we can give. Yeah, 20 pixel is good. So our navbar is completed. What we need to do, just only we have to replace the icons. I hope you can do it, so don't worry, let me do it. If you, so this is a camera icon, search video, you will get this video icon. Copy this thing, paste it here. Then one more is notification, simply type here notification, you will get, you click on this one, anyone, whatever the icon you need, paste it here. And one more is there, profile icon. So delete this one, I will write profile, and the circular profile, this one. So I will copy this one again, I will paste it, and I will go to the code. And now you can see our header is looking proper how it is in this one. Even I have given some hover effect in this one, you can give it very easily. So our header is completed right now. In this video we will create this sidebar and this part, all the cards which you are seeing here. So in the code, if I will show you, so this was the code which we have done. Actually this is the main one. In the new one, this is the new code which we are developing right now. So here in the comment section, if you remember, I told you that we are writing all the navbar code inside these two comments navbar. Here you can see. So this is the navbar code, and this is inside column 12. So we will close this column 12 here simply, and there is this one row is there. So for creating a separate row here, like this was one row, what you are seeing, that is the navbar, and below that one we will take another row, and inside that one we will divide like two sections. One will be the sidebar and one will our like content. So for that, here I will write a div, and I will give simply a class name row. Then in the next line I will create a column 12, and inside this one we will create our sidebar. So again I am writing a comment. So in this comment only I will write this sidebar code, and this is the comment. So whatever the code of the sidebar will be inside this comment only, so that we can differentiate where its opening and closing divs are present. And next part will be the content. I'm giving only comment here. So in this comment we will create the content things. Okay, so in this video, if in the original code which you have downloaded from the GitHub yesterday, in the last video I told you to download this thing. So to take the reference, it will be more easier. Now here you can see, this is this comment is there, navbar is present inside that row, and below that one more row I have given. So here only I have given content, so don't worry about that thing. So inside this row I have given column 12, okay, and then one div is there, this thing. So what is inside this one? So let me copy this YT sidebar. So in the column 12 we need to create two divs. So one is the sidebar and one, so let me close this one so it will make you clear. See, this column 12 we have created right now, one row and one column 12, and inside that one two divs are only present. So one div will be the sidebar and one div will be the video container. So simply where is our code? Okay, here one div will be the sidebar. So dot YT, this is the sidebar. Okay, all the codes we will write of the sidebar, inside this one. Basically nothing is there in sidebar. If you will see, if I will open sidebar, then some three navs are there only, and icon, just these things are there, so nothing much. Okay, so now what we will do here in the content section, again one more div we will provide, not caps, div we will give, and let me see what class name I have used for the YT video. So YT video class name we will give YT video. Okay, now inside the sidebar what we have used nav, and inside that nav icons are there. So first will be the icon and second will be the name of the tab. So let's go to the Bootstrap icon website, and from here we will type home, and here you can see too many homes are there, like this one we can use. I think same icon we have used. Okay, no issue, you can use any icon. Simply we will copy the I tag here and we will paste here, and in the website you can see the home. You can, maybe it is not visible to you, but it is here, the icon and the home. Now simply we will copy this nav and I will paste it 2 or 3 times. How many nav like sidebar items you need? So simply I am giving 2 or 3 only. So one is like sorts, and the second one is basically the description. What is that? Subscription, not, I was writing description. Okay, subscription. And I hope you can change the icons relative to the nav text. So right now I am using only the home icon. Now what we have to do, we need to do some styling in the sidebar. So in the style.css I will paste this YT sidebar. Okay, and let's see how much width and all things we have given to YT sidebar. Okay, width we have given 15%, overall Y scroll, like overall scroll, let me write here. So width, basically width I was checking 15% we have given. Suppose I am giving right now background color red, so this is the 15% width. If I will increase like 50%, then it will take this much width. So only this 20 or 15% we need here. Okay, height will be 100 view height. Then overflow y means this y axis. So when we have more like in the original YouTube there is like more options, home, sorts, like blah blah blah, that kind of thing that goes like inside of this. The content is more than the size of height of the screen. So in that case you will get this kind of scroll in sidebar only. Here a scroll will come, you can scroll it and you can see that all the list. So that's why we need to give y scroll. Okay, then I think this is it. Else what we have given here? Okay, padding we have given, padding 10 pixels. Now it is looking something like this, and here I will remove this thing, background color. Then in YT sidebar, in YT sidebar, inside the YT sidebar we have directly nav, so we can style the navs here. So I will style the nav, and if you will see, this kind of thing is coming. So first of all we will give some padding, like 5 pixel from top bottom, 10 pixel from left right, like this. Then we can give color triple white, you can see, and then we can give a background color that is also white, but we will reduce the transparency, and this kind of thing it is coming. Now in the origin, in this one, what is the thing? Okay, you can see we have some border radius also inside this one. So let me see in the nav how things we have given. Padding 10 color, border radius 10 pixels. Okay, so border radius basically we have 10 pixels. Where we are writing, okay, border radius we have 10 pixels. Okay, like this it is coming. And padding I told you 10. What happened? Yeah, like this. And why this thing is coming like that? Because we don't have to give background color directly. When we will hover this one, then the background color will come. So basically inside yt sidebar nav and hover, so I will paste this thing here. Now you can see when I am hovering, then this thing is coming. Now I will give cursor pointer, basic things, just basic things, cursor pointer, and then I will copy this one yt sidebar, and inside that I tag we have the icons. So basically just I need some distance between the text and the icon as we have here. Okay, so for that simply I will give margin right, maybe like 12 pixels something. Okay, now as you can see our sidebar is completed. And what if that you want more items, like more tabs? So simply just you need to copy and paste the things, and you need to change the text here like this. You will get the more you will get more options. So I hope you understand. So in this way we have completed our sidebar. Now let's move to the main content. So the video, where is that class? I'm in the right folder only na? Yeah. So this is the sidebar which we have created. So simply I will close this one. Now we have the yt video. So let's give it little bit of a styling that we can understand how to place it. So you just give yt video, this class, give it a background, like simply give any background for testing. Height we will give like 100 view height or something, and width will be, so see, both the sidebar and the video content is inside the same div, like same column 12. So if we have given 15% to sidebar, then how much it is remaining? 85%. So maximum we can give 85% now to the video part, maximum. Less than you can give anything, like less than like 70, 80, anything you can give, but maximum is 85, because 85 plus 15 is 100. And let's see where it is. So now you can see this div is coming here, because the sidebar height is 100 view height. So till here that is not coming, it is starting from here. So this is the sidebar video container. So we need to place it here side by side. It is coming up and down. So how we will do that one? In our column 12, because both divs are inside the column 12, so here we need to write display flex, something called display flex. And after that, if you will see, you would see the content here only. Now our background is here, I mean our yt video container is here. Now we can proceed to create these tabs. Okay, so first here also I will create inside this one. Just simply right now I am not removing the background, so that you can get that where the thing is. For few minutes I will keep it, then I will remove. I have changed the background color like this. Later we will remove that background. Okay, because that red was very highlighting color. After that, here inside this one I will give one more row, and then one more column I will give for the top part, column 12. Top part means we have some navs and all things what you are seeing here, all decoder like that. So for that again I am going to use nav, and in nav I will give all, and then here I will just copy and paste things. Then I will write here b coder, then suppose any other channel name like ABC, whatever you know, you can fill it here. programming, suppose programming, one option will programming, one will music. Okay, let's make it CSS. Now where our list is coming, I'm not being able to see that thing here. Okay, I think it is somewhere, yeah, because the text color, what is happening, because the text color and the background color is same, that's why we are not being able to see that one. So I will give it a specific name to this like YT tabs. Okay, so don't get confused by seeing the source code, because something we can write differently. In the previous one I have done something differently. I have given this thing, like in video 1 you can see I have given a section, and in that span I have given the things like this. Okay, so you don't get confused that here you have done like this and in the video we are discussing the another method. So for doing anything there is multiple of way, so this kind of thing you need to keep in mind, that you can do same thing by multiple methods. So don't stuck on a single thing that by this kind of thing only we can do. So in this one what we have done, YT tabs we have given, and inside that one nav is there. Okay, so basically directly first I am changing the text color of this nav. Okay, keep it white. Let's see. Okay, it is coming in this format, so we need to align this one like this tabs. So in the YT tab what we will write, or we can use directly the Bootstrap thing. So instead of writing there we can give here only display flex, align item center, align item center, and justify content, leave it. Okay, now you can see it is aligned like this, and this is time to remove the background. Now this is making the thing odd. Okay, this is how it is looking. Okay, so nav we have given. Now we will give padding simply like 5 pixels. You give it like 5 pixels and 10 pixels. Okay, now they are separated from each other. If you want to decrease the size, then also we can decrease the size to 12 pixel. This is more good, this size. Then we need to give active class. So here simply I will create an active class, that the first one is active, and inside YT tab, like here only I will write YT tabs active dot active. What will happen when it is active, then background color will be there, some kind of background color like this. You can see we can increase little bit transparency here like this. Okay, we can give we will give some border radius like 5 pixels here. Now you can see our tab is completed. I think there is some margin, some sort of margin in the video section. I will give padding 10 pixels. Maybe I think this we have not given. Okay, so this part we have completed. These tabs are now in our website. I think this one is looking more perfect, the font size and all things better than this one. Okay, so this thing we have given. You can give hover effect also, that I am skipping that part, or let me give it. It is it will not take much time. What happened? I have deleted all the codes. Okay, nav, and when we will hover it, HOV, where is hover? then the same background color we can give. Okay, now you can see, and this thing also we need to give the border radius. Okay, like this. So this part is completed. Now come to the, now it's time to create the main thing, that is the cards and this hover effect. So let me go to the tab, and here this row we have created. This row, inside this row, one column 12 we have done, that is the tabs. I will close this column 12 now, and below that one I will create one more div. Okay, and in this one I will give class, or wait, I will not give here. After this row, a separate row I will create for videos. This is the row, and in this row I will use column 4, means how many cards we have arranged here, like 1 2 3. So the screen is now, this is the 100% here width. So in the 100% we are giving 4 division, means 3 cards can come in single row, like that. In the Bootstrap, like 12 columns are there, and if you want to use 3 cards, then 12 divided by 3, then how much column it will come? 4. So we need to give column 4. So instead of column 4 I will give column md4. So this will behave little bit responsive also, although we are not creating it for mobile, but you need to know that if you will write md, then it will adjust according to the screen. If you will give column 4, then it will be static type of thing. And in column 4 we need a card. Card means a Bootstrap card. So for that, what we will do, simply we will open the Bootstrap website. In the component section, one card option is there. Simply we will click on this one, and this type of card will come. Okay, we will just copy this one, and inside this column 4 we will copy this thing. So basically this column 4 is only the card. For the second card, if we want to use give second card, we need another column 4 like this, and all the card will be present inside the column 4 only. So first let us design for one only, then we will copy and paste things. So we will copy this code, this card one, and we will simply paste it here. Okay, and something there are few things we need to remove. So let's first see how our card is looking. So this is the card. Okay, and this is our card, and there is little bit congested. It is looking very close to each other, the tabs and card. So we can give empty2 in this row, or we can give little bit more, empty3. Now it is okay. There is a gap between card and tabs. Now quickly we need to design the card. Very quickly I will show you. It is very easy, nothing is there. So first thing is there, that we will provide an image so that it can take little bit of shape how our thing is going to be. So simply I will give t2.png. so t means I have given a convention that t means thumbnail. So this thumbnail is there. Okay, now in the card, if you will see, let me give a comment before this column section, that this is a card. Okay, so it will not make more confusion, because there is too many divs are there now. It makes more confusion that where the thing is starting and ending. So this is the card. Okay, if we need 2 cards, okay, simply we need to copy and paste, like 3 times I have pasted, 3 cards came. Okay, so first we will style the first one, then we will copy the things. So in the card you can see in the style width is 18 rem there. We will simply remove this one, then it will take the 100% of width. Okay, then path we have provided in the image. Then in the card body if you will see that some sort of styling we need to give, that our card is transparent and here some background color and like these things are present. So how to remove this one? Simply, as I told you in the previous video, you just inspect the things, that from where that particular color and all things is coming. So I will copy, click this option, and if you don't know how to open this thing, just simply click on the right click and click on the inspect option. Then one tab will come, this one, and here you just click on this arrow which is in the left side, and you try to inspect the particular thing from where background color and all things is coming. So as I click there, so this is the card which we are using, and in the right side you can see the stylings. So here only you can see the background color white is provided in the card itself. If I will remove that one, now you can see it is looking something like ours, means the element, the card is coming into shape, okay, only from the background color. So what we need to do now, we need to simply copy this class, okay, and in the CSS file simply we need to paste this class, and here that code was the background, means background color was coming. Now here I will make it transparent and give it important. So this CSS will override that Bootstrap CSS now, and I will close the tab. Now you can see that background is removed. Now some sort of border is also there, so I will make it border none, that also important. Okay, now the things are in place. After this one, in the card body, the hover effect we will do later. First let's see the card body, this one, the image, the title and the sections. So basically that is very easy, that is also not to worry about that one, where it is. Okay, so whatever the things you are seeing, that is inside the card body here, these things, card title, some text, like that. Okay, simply what we have to do, simply I will remove all the things. I don't want anything from there. I will copy this text. Okay, it is not, I cannot copy this one. Okay, from this one I will copy it, JScript. The title I am copying this one. So in the card body, basically there is two sections. One, inside this part logo is present, and in this part text are present. So how we will do this one? So simply I am giving comment. So first of all the logo we need to give, and after that the details. Okay, details. So first here I will give a section. Okay, then inside that one I will use a image tag, simply a image tag, and provide the link of the path of the logo.png, because one logo we are using. No, not logo.png. What file, what is that? Image C1, C2, like this one, channel logo. Basically this is the channel logo, so c2.png. Now you can see this logo is came here, and let me see how much width and all things we have given in the previous one. So basically from here we have removed in the HTML old, we can see the cards. Okay, open anyone. In card, the section we have given, then image, width 50 pixels. Okay, width we have given 50 pixels. Directly I will write here width 50 pixel. Okay, width 50, I think it is more, I can give 40 pixels only. So this is our logo. Then instead of giving directly the things, whatever this is, we will wrap this one in another div, so that we can give display flex inside this one. So before that one, I will give a text here. So simply I will write p, and the text what I have copied from there, the title. Again I will copy this title here. So first is the title, then channel name, then views and uploaded time. So first is the title, then another p I will give, that is the channel name. So simply channel name bcoder, and another p is there. What is that? If you will see here, so where it is, 1 million view, 1 point something million views dot 1 day ago. So this is the uploaded time basically. And let's move to our thing. So something this kind of thing, it is the layout, it is coming. Now we will fix this one. So first of all, in this div inside which the image and the text are present, so there I will write display flex. So class name, class we will give dflex, simply dflex only. Now what happens? Okay, all came side by side, but okay, one thing I have missed here, my mistake. All the p tags are open inside this div, and in the div we have given display flex. So every element will be came in the in side by side view. So to prevent this thing, we need to wrap all the elements in a particular section or div. Okay, like this. So now only two items are there, this section and this section, inside the div directly, and remaining are inside that wrapper. Now it will be okay. So this kind of layout is there. Now in the section I will give a class name. Okay, and here I will give like YT details, simply YT details, so that we can style it. So actually we can give the styling from here only also. We can give class name directly, then text white from the Bootstrap, then M0 like that, and ME2 something, or MR2, no, so I think MX2 is there. Okay, for giving margin from x-axis we can give MX2 or MX3, how much you need. Text white we have given. Now I will change the font size. So for the first one, the title will be little bigger. So in the Bootstrap, FS is there something, FS font size 3, 4, 5. So this is more big, give it 5. Yeah, 5 is correct for the title. Or if you will give 6, then I think 6 is the normal size. 5 we will give. And here in the text white we will give text white 50, so it will be like little bit transparent color, so it will differentiate from the title and the thing. Okay, this is the card. Now what we need to do, simply we have to add a video here. So for that, in the top where we have given the thumbnail here, this image, the thumbnail one, this one. So here what we need to do and what we are doing here, simply when we will hover, then that video will be played. So here I will write the video tag. Okay, let me copy from the previous one, it will take otherwise more time to do same things. Actually simply we need to copy a video tag. This is the video tag, okay, and in this code I will paste it here. The video tag source is asset, inside asset v.mp4 that video is present. I have written some attribute like muted, autoplay, loop. Muted means if it is containing sound then it will be muted. Autoplay, it will, you don't have to click or anything, it will be autoplayed. And loop means when it will be over then again it will start from the starting, you don't have to do anything. Okay, now I will save it. If you will see, this video is coming here. Now just few lines of CSS we need to give in the card. Okay, when anybody will hover, first of all inside the card, inside the card video is there, so first we will give display none. Okay, now it is displayed none, you can see. After that, what is the logic? When we will hover the card, then what will happen? Video tag will become a display block important. Now if you will see, when I am hovering this one, then it is coming, it is visible, but at the same time what we need to do, we need to hide this image also. Okay, so a particular class is there inside this one, card image, or you can specify your own also. So again one more line I will write, when we will hover the card, okay, then dot card image top means the thumbnail will become display none. So you have seen how easy it was. Very easily we have created our card. Okay, now what we need to do here, simply if I will show you simple thing, what we need to do, the card we have created from here to here, this is our card, column 4. So basically from the JavaScript we need this thing dynamically. So I will create another file, like I will rename this one as a index.old, and like in the previous one how we have done, index.old was containing the static code, and in the new index one we will implement the JavaScript. Okay, so simply 3 or 4 times I will copy this thing, like how many times you need, like this simply you need to copy and paste, and all the cards will be placed at your perfect place. If you will see how perfectly it is looking. Now if you will see that our YouTube clone is almost completed by the UI design. The UI design is completed. Now we are going to create the API for our YouTube clone, and then we will integrate it and make these things dynamic. And at the last we will see, we will add the search filter here, like this. We can search any video. So for that, in the code, if I will show you this much thing we have done. For a recap, that for video we have created a YT video container. Inside that we have used this kind of card I have created and just copied and pasted it multiple times here, that you can see it. Okay, so this is the card basically, and a couple of things we need to do before creating the API. So in this one, if this one is the already created one, which we are taking the reference here. So this is the row, and what we will do, we will make that row empty. Okay, so no card will be present initially, and everything will be injected by the JavaScript. So quickly we have to complete this thing. So first of all, I will give a ID here, like this, ID equals to YT video container, same that we have given as a class name. So that easily we can call this thing in JavaScript. So this thing we need to do. Okay, and after doing this, what we will have to do, we will copy this index file and paste it here, like just you click on this one, click Control or Command C, and Control, or like for Mac Command V, and for Windows Control V. So it will be copied, and I will rename this one. I will simply rename this one as index old, like this. In the previous folder I have shown you that one index.old file was there, that this is the same file. At this point of stage I have copied this one and created a new file. And in the new one, what we need to do, whatever the card we have, except I will keep one card and I will remove remaining all the static one. So because, and at the last we need to remove this one also, just for reference. Right now I am keeping this one. So see, only one card is left here. Now the another thing is to create the data. So if I will show you in the older one, that one jscript.json, name doesn't matter, just it is a JSON file and it is containing a JSON data. So let me show you how we can create JSON data. So simply I will write a file name, data name you can give anything, just extension should be JSON, because where we are going to create the API, there in that website it accepts only JSON data. So for that we need to create it as a JSON data. So first of all we will create as an array. So it will be a array, and inside that one we have to create an object. So one object is basically one video, okay, like this is a one video, second object will second video, third, like that, and this all will be a collection of array. Okay, inside object what details we need, that is like channel name, title, channel logo, thumbnail, and suppose let me copy it from here, and like this we will create our data. Okay, right now only one video we have created, like one object is there, then it is a one video. So channel name is there, title we can give, channel logo is there, thumbnail is there, video is there, and view and uploaded time. So these things will be inside your object, like your video details. If you want to add more details you can add it. So we will add this much things. Okay, and how many cards you need, like how many data you need, that much time we need to give a comma and we need to paste it like this. And what we will have to do, we have to for particular video we need to change the titles, thumbnails, and all the data from here only. Okay, so I hope you know you understood how to create a JSON data. Basically this is a JSON data and how we can create it. So what I will do here, I will just copy this older one because we need to rename the titles also, so it will take a lot of time. Like see, in here bulb on off effect is there, in the second amazing snow effect, third one. So like that if we will create, it will take more time. So simply I will copy this one, and I hope it is very easy guys how to create a JSON file, and I will paste it here. Okay, and basically we don't need this JSON data here, just for creating of this data. Like in the VS Code all the structure is very beautifully, it will be aligned, that's why we create here. And simply I will copy this one. Okay, I have copied this data, and then we will go to the Chrome browser, and here we will search mock API. So whatever the data we have created here, just simply we need to copy, and in this mockio.com link I will provide in the description box, you can directly open this website, and in the home page only little bit scroll, and here is free API editor. So simply whatever the data you have created, just paste it inside that one, and one button is there, create API, just click on this one. In 30 seconds it will return you here only a link. Okay, so this is basically the link where we will fetch the API. So how you can check it, simply you copy that link, paste it into a new tab and click enter. Then you will see that whatever the data you have created, that data is returning by this URL. And one extension is there in the Chrome, JSON formatter, just click on that and it will format the data, and you can see whatever the data we have created in the JSON file, now we can access it on this URL. So now our API is created. Now let's move to the JavaScript file. So I will show you in this one, api.js. So here what we need to do, one variable we will create URL. Okay, first of all, this thing we will do later, save data and all things. And one function we need to create, fetch YouTube data. So first we will do these things, then we will move forward and I will explain you all the things. So first thing, that one file we have to create, api.js. There one variable we will create URL, and in the URL we will paste the link that currently we have created in this website. Simply I will paste this link here. Okay, this is our link. Now one function we will create. So simply I will write function. Okay, function name will be, let's copy the function name, fetch YouTube data. Okay, this is fetch YouTube data, and inside that what we need to do, we need to fetch the data from this URL. So for that, one fetch function is there in the JavaScript. Directly you write fetch, then URL dot. So this URL is, means this variable we have created, this URL will replace this HTTP. It will be replaced by this value, and then dot means it has one more helper function you can call, like it is a promise type of thing. So then when it will fetch the data, then what will happen, so that we need to write here. So we will write response and arrow function. So this is basically the parameter, and here after this equal to arrow sign, the body of the function. So here simply we can console and see what data it is coming from the API. So simply I will write response, means res, or anything you can give, like data if you will give, then that is also okay. Name doesn't matter here. And simply here I will call this fetch data here only. Okay, and in the index file we need to link our script file. In the script tag we will provide src and api.js. Now we will move to the our JavaScript thing, and here you can see one response is coming. In response, URL core, like that things are there. So we need to do one more thing here. I will close these things. Okay, in the API what we need to do, we have to write one more dot then function. So in the first one what we have to do, first let's call it response only. Okay, and I will remove this console.log first of all, and here we need to convert this response into JSON. So one function is there, like response.json. We will call this one, and after that one more then we need to write, and in this one you can call that like data, and here we can console it data. Okay, now we can see. So here you can see 40 elements are there, and whatever the data we have created, that is coming as an array, and 0, 1, 2 and anything we can like access it. So this is our API. So like this we can call create API and call. So now we have the data. Okay, so let's write it like this, dot then in the next line. So here we have created our fetch function. Now after that what we need to do, dynamically we need to inject the things, like here if you will see p1, p2, whatever the things we are creating, dynamically we need to create this card by the JavaScript, and we need to loop it with the help of for loop. So let me create it first. So I will create a function that is where create, let me create it here only freshly. So I will create a function that is called, will give it a name create card. Okay, and in the parameter it will have like data you can call, then in the function body, just simply I will write console.log and then data, and let's see, we will write data. Okay, now we need to call this create card here. We will delete this console.log, and here only we will call the create card function, and we will pass the data directly to this function. And now whatever the thing is printing, that is printing from the create card function. So now whatever the data we are fetching from the API, that is we have passed that data into create card function. Now from here our dynamic coding will be started. So what we need to do, first of all, whatever the card we need, that will be stored inside this function only, this div only. So id we have given yt video container. So simply I will create a var, okay, and let's see what name we have given, yt video container only. Just we need to follow camel case, like you cannot give variable name like hyphen, so that's why I have converted yt video container at like this, yt capital V then capital C. So equals to document dot get element by id. And what is the id? So this is the id, yt video container. We will store first of all this thing, okay. So whatever remove this console one. So whatever the data we will create, like whatever the card we have to create, that we need to, at last we will inject all the things inside the yt video container only, okay. So what we need to create here, so this card we have left, one card I have not deleted here, that I will show you why I have not deleted. So now we don't need any card inside this container, so I will cut this one from here. So you can see now no card, we can anything is not visible, that inside that container no card is there. So I will copy this one and I will paste it here only in the JavaScript file. So what I need to say that we don't need this HTML code. We will take the reference of this one and we will create all the elements dynamically here, like where paragraph 1, we will add the class name, then we will add the text, and like that we will do. So let me start and show you. So first of all, you can start from this div also, like first you will create class column. First we will need to create an element, that is div, then we need to add a class inside that, this one, then we will create this one. So this will make little bit of confusion, okay. So what my approach is to create the elements from the innermost div, that is the last one. So this is the last div that is containing paragraph. After that only closing things are there, like closing section, closing, this div is closing, this div is closing, this div is closing. So the last element we have is this 3 paragraphs. Then we will start from this 3 paragraph, then we will create this div, then we will create this image, then this div, then this section. So whatever we will create here, that we need to create this section and we need to append that things in this section, like that we need to do here. So let me start doing things, like I will give a let, and then I will give like let me see whatever the class name I have given, let p1, okay. So we have 3 paragraph tags. So for one variable, for the first one, like we can give p1, then document. So one function is there, document dot create element, okay, create element. So which element we need, that name we can pass here, like p, we need paragraph tag, okay. And for the first one I am creating this one, okay. So by writing this thing, one paragraph tag is created. Now we need to add the class name. So class name is text white fs5m0. So how to add class name? So p1 dot class list equals to, and whatever the class name is here, we need to simply copy and paste it here. Now by the first line we created the p tag, by the second line we have added whatever the class is there, and in the third line we will write p1 dot inner text equals to, so what text we have in the first one, the title, okay. This is the title. So title also we have created. class also we have given. So the first one is completed, first paragraph we have created. In the similar way we will create the second one, p2. Okay, and we will write like this. So the element is same, paragraph tag only we are creating, but we are giving the name of variable different, because you cannot use same variable every time. And again, what we need to do, in the p1 we have given, in the same way whatever the class name is there, like p2 dot, and just simply copy and paste the class name. Okay, and now p2 dot text, whatever the text it is containing, that we need to give it here. Like here b coder is there only, so simply I can type it also. Okay, second one is also completed. Then the third one, so let me copy from here only, otherwise it will take too much time. Let p3 dot class name. Okay, so in this way the third one also I have created. Now what is happening here, if you are not being able to understand that what it is happening, so I will print p1, p2, comma p3. Okay, now see what is happening here in the console. If I will print, then you can see 3 paragraph is created. Class name is containing text white, inner text is this one more paragraph is there, and this one is the thing. So this is the whatever the thing it is happening, what we are writing here is this. It is creating a paragraph, adding the all the things in the similar way, like it is you can see it like this here. How you write in HTML, that same thing we are doing in the JavaScript by writing these things. After that, this was the paragraph, and this paragraph is inside this div. Okay, and it is not having any particular name here, like anything. So in the older one, what I have done, just a simple in the older one, if I will show you any card, so basically here I have not written. Okay, no worry. So what we need to give, simply I have given here a description name. In the CSS we don't need to write, only for naming one, that this div description is this one. This div is the description, because it is containing all the details about that thing. I will remove this one. I will create another thing. I will give it name description only. Then document dot create element. Okay, create element, and this time we need a div, because this is a div element. Okay, now our div is created. What is inside the div? First of all, we need to add the class name. So description dot class list is equals to what class the list we need, like mx2 description. Description is only I have written for the name specification, that we can differentiate, because everything is div like that. Okay, this class is created, then class name, this div is created, class name is also we have given. And now what we need to do, we need to append these things like this. All the 3 paragraphs are inside this description class only, like in this div only. So here we need to write things like we will write here description dot append, and what we need to append, p1 comma p2 comma p3. At same time we can append the 3 elements inside the div. And what is happening here, let me console it, and directly now we will console the description and what it is printing. So now you can see what it is printing. A div is there, mx2 description, and inside that one 3 paragraphs are there. So I hope you are being able to understand what we are writing and what is happening here. So simply now this div is completed, so I will give little bit space. Now we need to create this one. First we will create image. Okay, I will remove this this one. Again I will give a let, and then image, this one C2 is the channel, what it was, channel logo that was coming, a small thing, a small logo of the channel, that one is that. So for that one we can give a specific name, channel logo, and then I will copy it from here only, and it will take otherwise too much time if I will write everything. Okay, let me explain what is happening here. So instead of channel logo, let's there only I have written image logo. Okay, we can rename it also, it is not an issue. So this time what we are creating, document dot create element image, this was div paragraph. So in similar way you can create a image also. So this is a image, then image dot src. So we have a attribute for giving the path of the image, src. So how we can give image dot src equals to the path name of the what you have here, just simply copy this one and simply paste it the path here. Okay, and then we have given here a width attribute also, that is 40 pixel. Actually this is a pixel only here. Okay, so how to give that one? So a set attribute function is there, like this image dot set attribute. Okay, and it will accept two values, like one is the name of like width we need to give, and comma, and how much width we need to give, like 40 pixels. Okay, this one we have created. Then we need to create this div also, because this is inside this div only, this one. So for that one, let's copy it from here, channel logo, image logo. Okay, so I have given channel logo to this div. This parent div is there, the inside which this image is present. So to that I have given in the older one channel logo. Okay, I will copy it from here and simply I will paste it. Now what it is happening, let's see. I have created a variable channel logo. Channel logo means this div inside which the image is present. Okay, create element, a div element it is creating, then we are appending the class name channel logo. So basically there is no class like channel logo here, just for name is specific I have given, like this in description I have added here, so that we can identify that this div is the channel logo. I can give a class name here also, that this is a channel logo. Okay, this div is the channel logo, and because here we don't have any class that from where any styling is coming, so that's why we don't need to give any other things, just this name I am giving. Then again set attribute function I am calling. Here also if you will see, we have given a width of 50 pixels. So channel logo dot set attribute width comma 50 pixels, and then in the last one what I am doing, there is append and append child. If you will see here, I am calling append for inserting the elements inside a root one. So here I am written append child. Append child means it will take only one element. Like if I will give, like I want to insert the image also, then paragraph also, then this append child will give you error. So in that kind of situation, if you want to add multiple elements, then there is a append, and if you want to add only one, then there is append child. Okay, both are same, just for singular and plural form you can understand like that. If you need multiple, then append is there. If you want single, then append child is there. Okay, then channel logo means this div we are inserting the image, and if I will console it, the channel logo directly, then you can see this channel logo is there and image. So this part is also created, means our this part is also created, this part is also created. Okay, I will remove this console again. Now what we need to do, after this one and this one, this both are present inside a section that is containing class name like display flex. Okay, so for this one we have created a class for this one. I will paste it here so that okay, now I will explain you. So one variable again I have created, card body section, means for all the things is inside the card body class. So I have given a name card body section for this one, for this section. Okay, and here again we are creating a element. So this time this is a section, so here we have written section. So this thing is creating a section element. Then card body dot class list. So what class we have here? Display flex, means dflex. So we are adding the class name, and now we will add the elements inside it. We will append the elements, like we need to append two things, like this first one, this we have created the variable channel logo, and the bottom one, this we have created the variable like description. So we will append, because we need to append two things, so we cannot use append child, we will use here append. And first is this one, channel logo. So first we will write channel logo, the sequence, and then we have the description. So I will copy the description from here and I will paste it. Okay, so this thing is created. Now I will console it, this card body section. Okay, and I will show you what is happening. So this section is created dflex class, and the first one is having channel logo div, that is having the image, and then the another one is having description class, that is having the 3 paragraphs. So see what we have created by writing this number of lines. Dynamically we are creating all the elements, and at the last we will when we will create all the elements, like almost everything we have created, only we need to append in the card body. Then one video we need to create. Okay, so let's create the card body and video so that we can finish it quickly. I hope you understand what we are doing. Now we have to create card body. So card body is basically this div, and inside this div nothing is there, only this will contain the class body, and we need to append the card body section inside that one. So what we have done, we have created card body and this is a div. Then we have added the class list. So class, it was present card body p0m1, so that we have added here, and then card body dot append, and simply this one, the previous one which we have created, that simply we are appending in this one, and then the card body is created. Okay, just give it a space. Now what is left? The video one. So in the video one, just simply video dot create document dot create element by id, create element video, then video dot src, like image dot src. So to provide the source, just source we have asset v dot mp4. Then there are some attributes like muted, autoplay, loop. So video dot muted true, video dot autoplay true, video dot loop true, because these are the values that will take boolean values like true and false. So video dot muted simply true, video dot autoplay true. So by default they are false. Okay, so in this way we are creating the video. Now at the last we need to create the thumbnail one, the last image. Okay, and we will just wrap all the things. So this is the thumbnail, and simply I will copy this from here, and after this div I will paste it. So in the thumbnail, what it is, src, it is displaying data copy I, that is the dynamic one, because here also we are providing the text statically. In every card same text and all things are there. So later we will replace this one. So what we are doing, thumbnail I am creating, document dot create element image, image dot class. So in the thumbnail this class is there, card image top image rounded 3, so that class we are adding. Then thumbnail dot src, so this path is there, simply we will provide this path. Then this image is created. Okay, this thumbnail is created. After that this thing also we have completed. Then one this div is left and this div is left, and this is basically nothing we need to create, only div, and whatever we have created we will just append the card div inside that one, because this card is already containing the all things. Okay, so here in the card div we have created this card div here. So actually it was a div, but here in the JavaScript I have created an element that is a anchor tag, so that we can provide a href element. So this, if it is a anchor tag, then we can provide a href attribute. So card div dot href equals to path of the new page that we will create, that is not present here, like play video dot html, it is present here. So when we will click on particular card, then we will be redirected to the new HTML page that where the video will be played. So for that, so actually it was a div, so in the JavaScript I replaced that div with an anchor tag and nothing will change. Okay, everything will be remain same, that it will become an anchor tag only. Then card dot href equals to this one, the path of the other HTML file that we will create. Okay, right now it is not there. Then card dot class list, so class list is also present, card rounded border bg transparent, that we have added here. And then we need to append thumbnail. First is the thumbnail, this is the thumbnail, then the video, and then the card body that we have created right now. This is the thumbnail, this is the video, and this whole section we have appended inside the card body. So all the things we are inserting in this one. Okay, and then at the last we will create the column. So column div, that column 4 we are using here, the topmost div column 4 mb2. So for that one we will paste this code, column div and document dot create element id div, class name we have column md4 mb2, and column div dot append whatever the card div we have that. And let me show you at last time what we have created by the JavaScript. We will console it here, and you can see first div is column md4, then anchor tag is there, that I told you I have replaced that div with anchor tag so that we can give href. Inside that image is there, video is there, that this thumbnail and the video. Then inside the card body this thing, then this one, and inside this. So this thing we have created by the JavaScript. And now what we need to do, we need to append this card inside the first element we have created, the container yt video container. And like here we will write, and we will just write append and column div. So the parent will be inside the main container. And here as I have written that thing, you can see one card is you can see this one, this card is coming from this JavaScript file only. So some sort of CSS is there, why this kind of margin is there, mt5, okay, there is in the HTML file one mt5 class we have there, that's why. Now you can see our div is created, and in the title and all things you can see one line is there. So because we have given the anchor tag, that div we have replaced by the anchor tag. So in the anchor tag in the CSS file we will simply write text decoration none, and that thing will be removed. Now you can see dynamically we have created all the things. Now what we need to do, that right now only one card it is appending. So this thing, the function which we have created, that should be how many elements are there inside the data API, like whatever the element is there, that much time this thing should be it will be execute that number of time. Like there is 10 items, then this whole thing will loop 10 times. So for that we will create we will write few things. Like first of all we need to know the length of the data, how many items are there. So I will create var length, okay, var length equal to data dot length we will store, so some sort of length will be there. Then we will write for loop, and I will give a var I will start from 0 and I should be less than length, and then I should be plus plus. So I hope you know the, and I will remove this thing at the top, the main container, and remaining whatever we have created here that we are appending till here we will copy and we will paste it inside the for loop. And I will copy this one, and now you can see how many cards we have created in just a second. Okay, now if you will see, everyone is containing the same thumbnail and same title and same everything, because statically we have done the data we are creating, the card we are creating dynamically, but the text which we are providing, that is like a string we are providing here. So for the first one, like inner text that is coming from the data, so we need to replace it like here data dot, okay, actually data is a array, data I dot like suppose this is the title, okay, in this way. So now you can see the title is changed for every video, like for this one different, this one different. Now I will change the thumbnail. Where is the thumbnail? Here, channel logo, image, thumbnail. Okay, this one is the thumbnail. Here also we are providing the static things. Now I will change it data I dot I think thumbnail we have given, and if we will refresh this one, now you can see all the things are same, and this much data is now in our card. We can see dynamically we are appending from that one. Okay, and in the similar way, if you want to change the channel name, like we have right now given the B coder only in the channel name basically here, so that one also we will replace. So whatever we have given as a string here, that we need to replace like data I dot channel, like that. So in channel right now it will come like B coder only, channel, okay, because in the all channels we have given the B coder title only, so that's why, but it is dynamic. I hope you understand. So in this way we have created the thing, and one last thing is left, that is to implement the search bar. So basically where is my index file? Here, okay, this one is the previous one which we have created, which I have created earlier. So in this one more feature is left, that is the search option. So in this one we can search anything like JavaScript, and when we will click on the search button, then you will see whatever the item which is containing JavaScript like title, that is only being rendered. And if I will write JavaScript PDF and click on search button, then it is displaying only those that is containing JavaScript PDF. So first of all we will create this this page, that is playvideo.html. So in our code, one file we need of that name, okay, and what will be inside, simply I am just copying and pasting from here. So simply it is containing a body, inside that one I have a div, and one div video element, that same video, that asset.v.mp4, if you have seen that, this same video we are using everywhere. So this code, okay, all we need to copy, and I will paste all the things here. And if you will go to this page and again refresh it, then you can see the video is playing. So this much thing was there inside this page. I have not styled much, like if you want to give like a YouTube view, so you can give width of this video 70%, and when I will click on any video, then this page will open, and here now you can see this YouTube layout. From this side you can have the list of upcoming videos and all things that you can design here, and here your video will be played. So I will not style much in this page. Now it's time to the main thing, that is the search option, how this search filter will work in the HTML. So in the code, yesterday what we have done, we have created the api.js, and by the first we have created the API, then we are fetching the API, storing it one variable like data, and then we have created one more function, create card, and this function is creating the cards whatever you are seeing here. Okay, so in this function only, in this function only, what I will do, I will give some comment, that filter code. Okay, inside this both comment only I will write the filter codes. So whatever the previous one is there, you just don't get confused that what is happening. So whatever the yesterday we have done, that is outside of this filter code, means between these comments, so that you don't get confused. So inside here, first thing what we need to do, first of all I will create a variable, that is where actually outside I need to create a variable that will behave as a global variable. So here I will write save data. This will be an empty array. What happened? This will be an empty array. Here what we will do, simply I will write save data equals to data. Whatever the data is coming from the API, that we will store in the save data function. Okay, after that, in the search bar, first thing, whatever we are typing, that we need to collect from here. So when we will click on the search button, then that text should be stored in a variable. So I will write input text, a variable I am creating, input text, and document dot get element by id. Suppose id also I am giving input text dot value. Whatever the value we will write, that will be stored here. And does this input text exist? So in the HTML we will see, does in the HTML file, this is the video container that we have emptied, because everything is coming dynamic. Now where is our header? Search bar is in the header, means in the navbar. Navbar is here, and this is the input tag here, and I have already given the ID filter text. So same, I think same name we have given there also. No, it is filter text. So let's copy this one and provide it here, filter text. Okay, now whatever we will type, that will be stored in this variable. So how it will store? So for that I will copy this create card. Okay, first, at the first round, this create card function is being called inside the fetch YouTube here, and in the second time, like it will call directly, means fetch function will be not this function will not call the URL, just we are calling the things, means it will execute from here when we will click on the search button. So here is the where is the search button? Here is the search button. Here I will write on click and create card function, and if you will see that create card function is having a parameter, argument parameter, that is data. So from where we will pass this data in the HTML file. So that's why I have written this code, save data, that will behave as a global variable, and we will pass this save data from here. So this will be passed in this function. So this data is coming here, I am storing this data in the save data, and in the HTML file we cannot access this data which is coming from the API, but this data which is stored globally, that we can access directly here. So that's why I have written save data. So save data we are passing. Okay, then input is there, and we will write simply console.log input text. Okay, now let's see in the console whatever we are writing, that is printing or not. So now I will write Java and click on here. So in the console you can see Java is printed, means whatever we are typing, that we are getting the value. Now we can filter the things. So how we will filter? First I will create a filter function. So one function we need to create. I will give a name filter function and like this. Okay, this function we have created. This function, inside this one we will pass the data which we are fetching, this data, and we will check a condition. Like filter, how we will filter? Like anybody will, most probably he will type the, like whatever the content he wants to see, like bulb on off, amazing. Generally people type the title only. So we will filter the title, we will filter the data from the title. So here whatever the data we are having is inside the data, and that we are passing here. And now in the if condition I will check data dot title dot, and first everything whatever is inside, like capital letter, small letter, capital letter, like that. First we will convert all the things, whatever the title it is coming, in the lower case. Okay, so there is a function that to lower case. So by this function from the API what we are getting the title, it will convert into the lower case. We will include one function is there, include. So we will write include. Suppose one string is there and you want to find a letter inside that one, like one alphabet, that Abhishek name is there, you want to find that whether R is present inside this letter or not. Then in that thing we have a function that is called includes. Okay, and we will write what we are finding, whatever the text we have input. So like we will write input, and simply if it will, so what it will check, if it is containing that thing, then it will return the data. And what is data? This time this data is not the full, like whatever the data we are getting from the API, it will pass the particular one row, like one card data here. This data, like you can replace this one as data from item also, you can give any other name also. So this is this will behave as a different, like from here we are passing the data, but in this if condition it will become like it will check row by row. I hope you understand what I am telling. This function will execute row by row. So first data dot, if it will be not like that, then we have to write like data I, because data is an array. So but here it is not an array, it is the element, it will be the particular object. So that's why we are directly accessing data dot title and we are converting into lower case, and then we are checking that it is whether it is including this input whatever we have typed or not. If it is containing that thing, then we will return simply data. Okay, and now what we need to do here, one more variable we need to create, data copy. So this will be a array. Okay, this is also array. And so now what we need to do, we have created this data copy. Okay, so we will not manipulate the main data variable which is coming, we will make a copy of that one, so that when the user will, if he have typed JavaScript, and when we will manipulate the main data only, then when we will when he will delete this thing and again click on search, on by default whatever it was coming, the whole data that he should get. And if we will not do like that, we will manipulate the whole main data, then how we will get the previous one, like if we have deleted the any item, then how we can access it. So for that, whatever the variable we are storing as a main variable, we will not manipulate that one. We will create another variable. When we will filter, then we will manipulate that other variable, and by that we can access it. And when we need the whole data, when the user will clear the search bar, then he should see all the data which was coming earlier also. So for that we need to create the data copy here. And now we have created this function that I explained you. It will take the array and it will check one particular one row like that, and if the condition is true, then it will return the data. And now in the data copy we will write data dot filter. So one filter function is there, data dot filter, and in that we will pass this filter function. Okay, so in this way, like, data is returning. Now let's see what is happening in the console. We can console it and see data copy, whether it is consoling or not. We will open this simply this one. Okay, here I will write JavaScript and click on search. Then you can see it is what it is written in the data copy. What it is returning, this filter function, this filter func we have created now, this function, this is returning 9 data only, that is containing in the title. If you will see, JavaScript is present. Okay, if I will clear the console and if I will write JavaScript PDF, so it will filter out more data, and now see 5 data is only printing. Okay, and in the all title you can see JavaScript PDF like that. And suppose I want to search amazing snow effect, so I will write first I will clear this one, then I will write amazing snow effect, and I will click on this one. Now you can see only 4 data is present and it is containing all the things. And now what I was telling, that why we have created this data copy thing. So suppose now he is getting the 4 data, but now when he will clear this one and he will click on search, then he should get the whole data. So from this data is coming, because we have not deleted the main data, we have created a copy and there we are doing our manipulation. So that's why we need to create data copy. And once again let me explain you the thing what is happening. In the filter we have created a save variable, save data, that is a like global variable type of thing. This is a array. First we are storing that data which is coming from API inside save data. Then we have created another array, that is data copy. Okay, so we are not manipulating this save data, we have created another array, that is data copy. Then one more variable is there. This variable is picking up all the input, whatever we are writing will be stored inside this input text. Okay, remove this console one. Then one function I have created, filter function. There we are passing the data. This is a argument parameter, you can call, parameter only. Then there one condition I am checking, that if data dot title, first we will convert this title into lowercase. Okay, because generally people will type into lowercase only. They will not type like first letter bulb, then second letter, then like that. So that's why generally we need to convert all the things into lowercase. And then one function is there, another function that will check in that particular string what you are finding. Suppose I will write single quotes A, then this function will return that if this title is containing a letter, then that value will be passed, and if it is not containing, then it will fail. So simply we are writing here input text. Input text means whatever the text we have written, like if I will write A, if I will write ABH, like that. If ABH we are writing, so no video is there, so it will print the empty array here. Okay, so if I will remove and I will write JavaScript, you can see it is printing the value. So if no data will match in the array, then it will return the empty array. It is returning the data from here from this function. Then in the data copy which we have created here, there I am writing data.filter. so this data is coming from the API one. There one filter is there, so this filter is also a function, so it will return the value which is returned by this function, filter function. Okay, now what we need to do, now we have our function is executing properly. Now on the basis of that one, we need to change these cards. So whatever the YouTube card is there, like whatever particular video you are seeing, that when we will click on this search button, then it will change according to the array which we have created by new array. So for that we need to, again, this length we have created, so I will change this, I will cut this length from here and I will write here. And now we will not redirect, we will not like append the cards by the data which is coming from the API. We will use the data copy, so length also we will use the data copy. So here length, data copy dot length I am replacing. Then whatever, wherever we have written data I here, that we will replace to data copy I dot title. So here also data copy I dot title, and wherever we have used data, that we will change to data copy. Okay, now I will refresh this page and I will type JavaScript. I will type JavaScript PDF and I will click on search. Then you will see that nothing happens here, but if you will scroll down, then you will see that some cards is there, that is containing JavaScript PDF, JavaScript PDF, JavaScript PDF, like that. Again what I will do, again I will click on, like 2 or 3 times I will click on this one, and then if you will see that in the bottom some cards are increased, that is only containing the PDF, JavaScript PDF text. So what is happening, that this function is appending the things, but there is already this much card is there, so it is not deleting this one, it is just adding that those new cards in below that one. So we cannot see that it is working properly. So what we need to do here, one more line we need to add. Whenever we will create whenever we will like call this create card, then whatever the element there is present inside this YT video container, that should be removed. So freshly it will append every time. So I will write this one here, YT video container dot inner HTML will be single quotes, means nothing will be there. So now again I will refresh and I will write JavaScript PDF and I will click on search. Then you can see our search is working properly. Then if you want to search anything, you can search here, and if this field is empty and click on search, then whatever the data it was displaying by default, that will come. And here suppose I want to search amazing snow, then I will click on search one. Then you can see only this thing is displaying, and particular video like this you can open. So in this way you can create a YouTube clone by the help of HTML and Bootstrap, and how you can make it dynamic by the help of that moki.io.com, that API creator we have seen in the last video. So I hope you understand, and if you have any doubt regarding this tutorial, then you can join my Telegram channel. There we can discuss if you are facing any issue. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please hit that like and subscribe button.